We come to you from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Rainy conditions here for tonight's game as the Bills match up against the NFC Conference champion Eagles. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. A much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Dell will be kicking off. He kicks it off. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
First down.
The Bills commit the foul on the return, so they'll get pushed back.
Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers. Hand it off. Can't bring it. Adams makes the stop at the 43. We continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with Mike Milwaukee, a 12-year NFL coaching veteran who began his career with the Bucs organization. Last year, his first with the Bills, he took them to a record of 9-7, but they just missed the playoffs. Blitz overwhelmed the offensive line, John.
With a full complement of speed and bull rushes, this defense can really put the pressure on, especially when they blitz. What you have to do is read the play quickly, recognize the blitz, and get it out of there to your hot receiver quickly. You can't take too long to get it out of there.
Pressure. They take another sack, and that brings up 4th down.
They shot through there and used both moves and power to disrupt the play and get that sack.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line.
Deep in their own territory. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Flip the tackle. Lewis is the guy who's there to bring him down. Running hard, going right through the arm tackles. 2nd and a deuce. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Is there for the tackle. They're not doing anything to fool the defense, picking up a first down by duplicating their last play call. The Eagles come out in a 4-3, looking upfield. Lewis records the stop, and the ball carrier was brought down by the safety. Ball on their own 26. Moles is on the right of the formation. Throwing. Behind him, he has it. Shepard makes the tackle. That's a 12-yard gain on 2nd down. And this is the 5th play of this drive. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. They'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Evans was his intended target. 6th play of this drive. Only 1 man back. He gets the carry. Adams comes up to make the play. With the carry, wasn't able to get anything going on that play. Ball on their own 37. Moles is lined up on the right. With the pass, and the catch is made. The Bills get the first down again after being faced with 3rd and a mile for the 2nd time on this drive. 8th play of this drive. Ball at about midfield. The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Lewis is there for the tackle. And a flag is down on that play. His face mask may have been pulled.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 57, First down.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in. With the throw. Almost intercepted. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're pulling. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Dead ball. One start on the offense. Number 66, still second down.
Anderson moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Moles is lined up on the right. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete. Way too high.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
11th play of this drive. Only one man back to carry it. McDougal with the tackle. Conservative play call there as they stay on the ground but come up well short due to a fine stop by the defensive end.
Number 9, in to attempt the field goal.
And it's on its way. The kick is good. Not a bad drive, and they wind up adding 3 points. Sends it sailing. From the 2-yard line. The 20. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays. Ball on their own 27. Owens lines up on the right side. Throws it. A little off target, but caught. McGee is there on the stop. They beat the blitz on a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Westbrook, the deep back. He tucks it away. It's loose. The Eagles dive on the fumble. Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Pass play to the right. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Westbrook couldn't pick up any blocking on that play. Second and long. The Bills come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Spike is there for the tackle. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Under pressure, he won't get away. They bring the blitz and bring him down to the center.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Ball on their own 29. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the right. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. It's 1, maybe 2 yards on the toss. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 3-0. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. Ball on their own 31. Moles lines up on the right side. Drops back with the throw. Almost picked off. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. He threw off his read and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
On the carry.
They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. So instead of the special teams group, they're going to let the offense stay out in the field and take a shot on fourth down. Brown is there on the stop. There's a flag down, and here's
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. First down.
It's against the defense. What a mistake. Committing the foul on fourth down and giving them another chance. Ball on their own 45. Only one man back. He tucks it away. Lewis takes him down.
For 21.
And that was a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Ball at midfield. Only one man in the backfield. With the carry, fouls ahead. Dawkins is there for the tackle.
With the
That'll be a first down as he pulled his way forward through a couple of would-be tacklers.
He was running with extreme focus and determination because he knew how far he had to get. He wasn't about to take a loss on the play.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing on the run. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Very tough completing passes on days like this, John.
You can say that again. That's why they have to do a good job of keeping these balls dry. And the same thing goes for the quarterback. You got to make sure you keep your hands dry so you have a good grip. This kind of weather can result in a lot of bad throws.
On the carry.
Safety came up to make the
5-yard
play.
gain on the play.
9th play of this drive. 5 yards to go. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Well, that catch is made. They complete the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. The quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
And they find themselves in scoring range. McGahee, the lone setback. On the call. Nice play fake. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. So, second down upcoming. 11th play of this drive. The Eagles come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Trot makes the stop at the 27-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. With the throw, and it's complete. Shepard is there for the tackle. And a flag is
Got an
down.
inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 26. First
The
down.
defense gets hit with a penalty that'll give them a first down after it should have been a 4th down. It's 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown,
Through the
Buffalo.
middle and into the end zone without a single hand touching it. Mandel comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. They have a double-digit lead now following that end zone trip. And so the offense is able to string together a long and methodical series of plays, and they're able to cap it off with a touchdown.
When you're out there for as many plays as those guys were, you increase your chances of making a mistake. Penalty, turnover, blown play, whatever. But give them credit. They kept it together, and they walked away with a touchdown.
Looks like a face mask call.
Got an
Probably
inadvertent face
5-yard
mask
run.
on the defense. Number 27. First
The
down.
Bills are called for the penalty on the return. It's 1st and 10. The Bills come out in a 4-3. Strobel comes up to make the play. Westbrook with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 42. McNabb using split back. Hands it off to the fullback. Malloy makes the tackle.
48 with the carry.
2 yards on the
Gain of
fullback
2
draw.
on the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Bills with a 4-man front. Vincent is there on the stop. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Two minutes to go. The Bills come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Back breaks free. Dives and brings him down. 13-yard gain on first down. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Pass play here on first down. Throws it. It's batted away. Lewis was his intended target. Post had the coverage on the play. Sixth play of this drive. Buffalo comes out in a 4-3. Lewis moves in motion. He hands it off. Malloy makes the stop. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Pressure coming. What an impact. Jeff Posey now has 2 sacks in the game.
He's got that intangible that you can't measure with a radar gun or a stopwatch. It's just sheer will.
Stepping up, he goes down. The coach is having them hurry it up. Flings it to the outside. This pass is incomplete. David Akers comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. And it's up. No good. It hits the crossbar.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. Brown is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Can't bring him down. Trotter comes up to make the play. The linebacker comes up to make the tackle.
On the play.
About 6 to go. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Dropped in the backfield. Not getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. 4th and 7 coming up. Don't know why they're going for it here. You'd think they'd just punt. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off.
The defense needs to stop them from scoring a touchdown here. They can handle a field goal, but nothing frustrates a coach more than giving up a touchdown just before halftime.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Vincent is there for the tackle at the 24. The first down marker is just inside the 22. Owens is on the right of the formation. Throws it, nearly intercepted. Didn't look off the defender, and he's lucky that one wasn't picked.
A smart coach would call this one.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. with the throw, and it's caught. McGee tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. Philadelphia will call a timeout here. David Akers comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. He missed that.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. He'll take a knee. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Buffalo 10, Philadelphia 0. And we're set for the second half. They'll return this one. From the 8-yard line. The 20. The Eagles couldn't find a way to stop the run in the first half. The Bills have been getting the job done defensively, as we talked about at the beginning of the game, John, but they trail.
Yeah, unfortunately, these guys aren't getting very much support from their offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive and try and create some opportunity.
Handed off to the back. Brown with the stop. He couldn't find an opening. Was brought down very quickly. It's second down and 10 to go. The Eagles with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Brown takes him down. The corner was able to wrap him up.
3-yard gain on the play.
7 yards to go.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Throws it. It's on the ground. The Eagles scoop up the fumble. You have to wrap the ball up with 2 hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time.
Coaches decided to take advantage of his ability to challenge a bad call right here.
Yeah, the NFL wanted to make sure that there was never any questionable calls that determine a winner and loser at the end of the game. That's why they put the rule in.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
McGahee, the lone setback. Handed off to the back. Hurst is there for the tackle. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
6 on the play.
Ball on their own 42. McGahee, the lone back. To carry it. Brown makes the tackle. Good job getting past the sticks on that run.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on their own 47. The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Throwing. Jumps up and comes down with it.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
First down marker just inside the 43. He'll sneak it. Jones brings him down to get it up to move the chains. He only needed a couple, and I think he just got it past the marker. It's 1st and 10. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Ooh, that one will leave a
Catches
mark.
made for a
This
first
offense
down.
having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Throws on the move. Evans was the intended receiver on that play. And this is the 7th play of this drive. The Eagles with a 4-man front. Trot is there on the stop.
21.
The linebacker brought him down to the turf.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Drops back. Throwing. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. What a play. They pick up 22. And they'll have a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Hand it off. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown,
Mr.
Buffalo.
Gahey got the carry and put it in for 6 for the 2nd time. Bell comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
From the 2. The Eagles need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. The Bills line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Here's an opening. The 30, the 40, midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Donovan McNabb is very, very conscious of spreading the ball around. He doesn't want to become one-dimensional. He wants to get everyone involved in the game and not just looking at one guy all the time.
Akers comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. So they take the ball, run one play, and just like that, to the end zone for a touchdown.
That's pretty impressive if you ask me. Anytime you can score right when you get the ball, that's quite an accomplishment. It sure deflates the defense.
And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. It's 1st and 10. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. He gets the carry, running with a lot of room in front. Lewis makes the play. McGahey continues to assert himself with a running game.
On the play.
Ball on their own 45. Moles is on the right of the formation. Pass play here on 1st down. On the move. It's batted away. Evans was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the cover.
He tucks it away. Brown stops him. The defense shut that part of the outside down very quickly.
That was just a case of the defense getting off their blocks and flowing with the play. The ball carrier has to read his blocks a little better, find the hole a little more quickly, then look for some cutback opportunities.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. Too tall for the intended target. It appears they're going to go for it, and here's how they've done so far. It's surprising to see them go for it here. You'd expect a punt. Dropping back, throws it. It's broken up. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
When a team gambles and makes it, the coach is a hero. If they fail, everyone will second-guess the coach all week long.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. McGee is there for the tackle. Westbrook kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
The Bills with a 4-man front. Coach with the tackle. Good pickup on the ground, able to convert for a first down.
They did a heck of a job selling that counterplay. The defense was flowing in one direction while the play was going the other. 1 or 2 more blocks, and he might have broken free.
Only 1 man in the backfield. On the call, Edwards makes the tackle. Westbrook got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Owens is lined up on the right. Pressure. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
It's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Buffalo comes out in a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set. Throwing, and he goes out at the 25. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 17-7. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's on its way. It wasn't long enough. He missed it. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Feeds it off to the back. Adams is there for the tackle. Nice tackle by the linebacker. Ball on their own 33. The Eagles with a 4-man front. He gets the catch. Comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. The Eagles come out in a dime package. Gets the call. Back breaking free. Dawkins records the stop. Shot out of a cannon, John. He exploded after he got the handle.
The offense won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders off the line, opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
Only 1 man in the backfield. On the carry. Brown takes him down at the 45.
He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
They have to get the ball inside the 42 to convert. Only 1 man back. Records the tackle. McGahee picks up some tough yards on the ground, and it's enough for a first down. That's his 2nd on this drive. Only one man in the backfield. He's in it to the halfback. Trot comes up to make the play.
41 on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. Only one man back. On the ground. Walker records the stop at the 34.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball on the 34-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. 2 minutes left. They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. If they don't make it to the marker, they could try a long field goal. Simmons stops the clock with that timeout. Ryan Lindell. They really need to hit this one. It'll be a 50-yard attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. The Bills are taking control in this one. So the drive concludes with a field goal, and they seem to be relatively happy with that.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
From the 6-yard line, the 20. The Eagles can't afford to waste much time as they take over. It's 1st and 10. Owens lines up on the right side. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, drops the interception. Pinkston was his intended target.
87.
McGee with the cover.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
The Bills with a 4-man front. Throwing. Jumps and hits. Clements is there for the tackle at the 36. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. McNabb stops the clock there.
This defense looks good.
3rd and maybe 2. Owens is lined up on the right. Drops back. Closing in. Launches it deep to the left. Gets his hand on it. I think that ball just slipped out of his hand as he released it.
When you got nasty weather like today, throwing the ball is never easy. Neither is catching it.
Nothing doing. He stopped short. And that'll probably do it as they fail to convert on 4th down late in the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. He'll take a knee. They'll need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a 1st down. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Calls a timeout.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a first down. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. They'll take a knee. They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Buffalo 20, Philadelphia 7. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.